Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
So on Saturday, I matched with this guy on Hinge, and we were like texting all day on Hinge, whatever. He asked for my number, I'm like, sure. He texted me on Sunday, and he was like, hey, I know it's kind of last minute, but would you want to go out to dinner tomorrow night, as in Monday, at 7 p.m.? And I was like, you know what, yeah, like, I haven't gone grocery shopping, and I was in Atlantic City all weekend. I could go for some dinner. So I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. He texted me Monday morning, and he goes, hey, I have a really busy day ahead of me. I will text you later. I said, okay, sounds good. Never heard from him again. Tuesday morning, he texted me, test failed. The sassy men need to be stopped immediately. Immediately. I was like, who was this guy? Like, I don't even have his number saved. That's how much I didn't care. But like, who do you think you're talking to? Mind you, he told me he was gonna text me later. So why would I text him and be like, hey, is the dinner still on? First of all, I don't like doing that in general with anyone. It just, because like if you're gonna plan it and you're gonna ask me on a date, you can text me and ask me if I'm still down for dinner, you know? But you told me you're gonna text me, and it's not like he and I were talking. It's just crazy. I blocked him immediately.
I'm sure he's really upset you blocked him after he decided to never speak to you again. But anyway, did you manage to eat anything on Monday, or were you waiting for his text and didn't get a chance to get some groceries?
You know that guy that's going viral around suggesting that some women are going to have to settle?
No, but don't all straight women already have their backup platonic wife picked out? I know I do. One of my besties and I, we already pinky promised on it. We're both married to amazing men, but if anything ever happens, we want none of what's out there left over. I'd rather be alone.
I'm sure you would, because you would be, oh yeah, happier. This is quite original. I don't think I've heard that before.
Have you not picked out your platonic future wife yet? You need to get on that and snatch a good one while you can. Didn't mean to say snatch, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't think I do. What do you mean by that exactly? What do you mean snatch a good one? Aren't you all the good ones?
The 3 reasons why European men keep stealing your girl. The last one might piss you off. Number 1 is that they're all fit. They take care of their bodies and what they put in them. I will say Americans do have cuter faces. Sorry, European men. But the European men here are running circles around you guys, literally and figuratively. 2, their style is unmatched. They don't wear just like a t-shirt and jeans. Just look so much more put together. And number 3, I might get a lot of heat for this, but they just take more risks than American men. They aren't afraid to approach or go up to a girl and start talking to her. I'm talking so much confidence. Sometimes they would approach not even speaking fluent English. I'm doing this video because I see a lot of guys saying how they want to move overseas to improve their dating life, but just know that if you do that, the men you'd be competing against are in tip-top shape. Want to actually learn the skills to improve your dating life where you are? Book a call to learn more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. European men are stealing what? American women from where? Who are those men exactly? The few that go to US or the few that are dealing with American women coming to Europe? What exactly are you talking about? I'm gonna give up on the amazing women that are in my country to steal. I won't steal you if you were the last one on earth. Get it together already. No one is stealing you from nobody.
Let's see if I can successfully take the subway in Italy. We found the right destination. Here we go. She's so scared, but I'm like, nope, I can do this. This is what I do every day. Made it through. They don't take Discover, so we use Mom's card. All right. Pretty proud of myself so far. Have not gotten lost. Okay, now we wait for the A train. And here it is. Perfect timing. We got on the right train first try. I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, I spoke too soon. It was the right train, but going like down instead of up. Okay, I think we're on the right one now, but we'll see. Now we exit. It's actually so nice and clean and works pretty similar to New York City, but like cleaner. I can't believe I successfully did that. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, me neither. No, what I'm trying to say is that's quite an achievement, I guess. And as always, I'm only gonna speak about myself. I will not be in a hurry to steal this one from any American.
Are you 30 and single? Because I am. I was just sitting here minding my own business when I came across this article telling me, and I'm looking at my computer, telling me that I can't even say it, a woman that is over the age of 30 has only a 20% chance of getting married. A woman that's 40 or older has a 2.6% chance of getting married. Now, I didn't ask to be 30 and single. Is it my poor choices that led me here? Absolutely. But what I'm gonna need is like anyone who's over the age of 30 to comment on this video and tell me that you found the love of your life. All I'm asking for is like a bit of hope that just because I'm 30, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna die alone. So if you're over the age of 30 and you found the love of your life over the age of 30, I don't care if you're 40 years old, 50 years old, please, for the love of God, let me know. Because these statistics are shocking. And I also did not want to die alone.
You can always buy a cat or even a dog. I'm just being an a-hole, I know. But let's say you do get 20 women out of 100 saying in your comment section they did find the love of their life after 30. Would that make you feel any better?
This is a question for all my single girls, so if you're not single, just scroll on. But you know how when you're single and then you have your friends that are in relationships and then you have your single friends and you go off and do single things with your single friends? What do you do when you are approached by someone that has also approached your friend? Is it an off-limits thing? Is it an instant no-go? Like I'm talking, obviously if they've been in some kind of situationship, I would never go there. But what happens if they were just in the talking stage? Are you allowed to talk to them too? I don't know. My girls always come first. I'm a girl's girl through and through, but I just don't know the etiquette. Help.
You're not a girl's girl. If you were, you would ask your friend, not TikTok. You already made up your mind about that guy and you're looking for validation. This is why you're asking TikTok, to have an excuse in case your friend is gonna hold you accountable.
I have zero interest in being with anybody or being in a relationship for literally the foreseeable future. And being single is so peaceful and it's so freeing, but it's so boring. It's so boring over here because I'm not like in the streets. I'm more like on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? I'm just watching it all go down because I don't want to participate, but I'm like, oh, that kind of looks fun. And then I get a little taste of it and I'm like, this is actually giving me an ick. This man just asked me how my date was. He's in love with me. I gotta go. You know what I mean?
Like literally no one knows what you mean. Being single might become lonely at times, but it doesn't have to be boring. All you have to do is be likable enough to get a couple of friends and do stuff. Or at least be interesting enough to pick up a hobby and do stuff.
It's back, baby. That's right, from April 1st, Mercury retrograde is back, and I'm going to tell you how it's going to affect your specific zodiac sign with a little bit of help from my AI assistant. So opening my Astra app, how will each zodiac sign be affected by the upcoming Mercury retrograde? Okay, here we go. This is where the good stuff's coming in. Starting with Aries, you may be feeling even more impulsive at this time and more prone to misunderstandings. So be careful with your words and avoid making hasty decisions.
Hey, absolutely. For how long though? Nah, I'm gonna be careful with my words. Funny how even you turned this retrograding stuff into April's Fool. But the most important question is, why would I listen to you? I'm not even listening to you. I listen to some AI, so why would I even do that?
You know what I'm sick of? Women having anxiety when they're talking to someone new and blaming themselves. Like, well, I've
therapist here, and I can 100% confirm these allegations. I feel like telling your partner that they have an anxious attachment they need to heal is kind of this new in vogue manipulation tactic. Not always, but sometimes. The amount of women that come into me to heal their anxious attachment, it's wild. And then we get into the nitty gritty of what's really going on. And they're looking for very healthy, normal things in a romantic partnership, like a label so that they have a frame to kind of understand the relationship and what expectations they can have of it, or wanting to be in contact with their partner every day or have more reassurance. These are healthy relationship expectations. And instead of twisting yourself into a pretzel to try to shrink your needs to stay in connection with someone, I really encourage you, if you've been feeling this way for a long time, to just acknowledge that this is a compatibility issue, or you're with somebody who isn't into you enough, to be frank, or is too avoidant to lean into this relationship in the same way that you are. And that's going to feel bad.
I have no idea what she's talking about. I know the first lunatic was talking about women having anxiety when talking to someone new, and this one was talking about relationships and pretzels. As a therapist, I'm just gonna give up. One more and I'm done for today.
This little boy had the most manipulative name I've ever heard in my entire life. And I never thought a name could be manipulative until I met this kid. I was working at this elementary school for a very short amount of time, and all of my students had pretty typical names, except this one kid. First day of school, comes up and introduces himself. I'm like, hi, what's your name? He goes, my king. And at first I didn't really think anything of it, and I was like, oh, well, nice to meet you. Carried on with my day until I called on him in class, and I had to call this 8-year-old my king. Myking. And this kid was not a bad kid. This was a pretty good kid, to be completely honest, but can you imagine if he was a little and you had to call him my king? One day he came into class and introduced me to his 2 older sisters, my angel and my blessing. How manipulative of the parents.
Nah, you meant to say how brilliant. Anyway, I'm done. Happy Easter again to everyone celebrating it. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.